The dress code has been altered just a tad. Preppy out, pierced in.
Baggy pants or baggy shirt. Jeans, t-shirt, sweatshirt, long sleeve.
A little bit loose, but not overly huge.
Whatever you feel comfortable in and what you want to feel comfortable riding in.
Skaters definitely have a type of fashion.
Skateboarding started the big, huge pants, like huge pants, but then we came into that a little bit.
Alternative sport athletes certainly have a fashion sense all their own. It may appear to be all for style, but there are actually some functional purposes.
If you have more room up where your knees are and stuff, you can skate better.
I wear 2 pairs of socks. Everybody laughs at me about that. It makes my shoe fit a lot tighter.
This chain is not a gangster thing. When you're skating, you don't lose your wallet. Hello.
Function is limited. It's cotton. It's fashion. It's a garment. You know what I mean? It's just straight up fashion.
And where there's fashion, mainstream will follow.
They see what the pros are wearing. They're like, oh my God, I've got to get that. Mom, go out and buy me them.
I used to think, those guys are posers. Like, what are you doing? But everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their prerogative on how they want to dress,
Skaters have dyed their hair for years, like Dennis Rodman dyes his hair. So it's like, it's mainstream now. As soon as people copy it, they go on to something else.
There are the trendsetters within the athletes community who set the pace.
I think Arlo Eisenberg is the best dresser.
Camouflage pants and things are real popular in rollerblading now and start bringing the hip-hop influence in.
But the stray from conformity is not always understood.
I can't believe what they wear, to be truthful with you.
They think you're a bad kid.
I'm an older person, so I'm more used to uniforms.
Now, what would it be like if you had to wear a uniform?
A uniform?
I think uniforms are lame. This alternative sport thing is, it's a freedom of expression. What we do has less to do with sport and more to do with lifestyle. So whereas, a speed skater needs an aerodynamic bodysuit to cut off milliseconds, a rollerblader or a skateboarder or something like that basically just lives, to do what they do.
It may not be the most fashionable thing, but it's the best thing for our sport, for aerodynamics, and the girls like to look at our butts when we're wearing them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe the skateboarders and skaters rubbing off a little bit. You may have seen an interview earlier with the veteran American sport climber Mia Axon, sporting the sassy magenta stripe in her hair.
That's right. And while these sports set trends, it's more than just clothing. There's videos, magazine, production companies, equipment. Each one has their own language.
Is that reason he mentioned have anything to do with anything?
No. Can't say on TV. Still ahead, the man, the myth, and he's still living up to the legend.